Hello and welcome back to my MM6, the Mandate of Heaven. And it is a new day. It is a Tuesday. I'll need to check my travel schedules. And it is also the 9th of June. So I also need to keep track of solstices and such. But also our active spells are going to run out very soon. But for what we're doing, those spells are not going to be very useful anyway. So let's go and try and deal with some of those drakes that are out there. Now that we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, that box I have taken already. And let's be careful about what we're doing. We don't want to run into too many of those drakes. And we see minotaurs. They are easy to deal with. So perhaps let's deal with them first. Drop some meteors on them. And some of them will fail to explode. There we go. That's much better. And these are all very much damaged. Those are actually closer now, so I can put another meteor shower.
Yeah.
Nice. In that case, actually, yes, it would be useful to have Day of the Gods. Now, it's Hour of Power. Day of the Gods is active, and Day of Protection is also active. And I don't know if my... Yeah, there's that Minotaur. If the meteor shower is going to affect more than just this Minotaur mage, but I guess I can try. No, not really. But it did certainly do a lot of damage to the Minotaur mage. So I can instead try to use a fireball. Nope, that is not at all useful. Ah, we got that Minotaur. And I think if we do this, it will work. Yes, that did indeed work. So having two arrows is kind of handy in this case. And there's only this Minotaur mage. Yeah, let's try and just use something like Firebolt. 33 points, that's not bad, but it's also not ideal. Is there another one that joined in? I don't know. Dodged it. Yeah, so when flying... Oh yeah, there are a few enemies out there actually. When flying, even in turn-based mode, you can actually move. Which is, I'm pretty sure, an exploit. But in some cases, it's a pretty handy one. And normally, if I can, I will try to avoid doing that. But when we have these energy drakes to deal with, and most importantly, energy drakes that can actually destroy your items, I think that it's quite warranted for us to try and dodge
God, man, that was good.
shots. And yes, we are in the green. So these guys are walking around, but they're not doing actually that much. So let's move in so that they do notice us, and use more meteor showers. And also, try not to die. That's quite important, I think. And if I can, I should try to get rid of that Minotaur, because it's running away otherwise. And no thanks, we will not die. Oh. Someone else wants us to die. There's also a Minotaur Mage out there. I think we can also try to do this and already take care of some of the enemies out there. Yes. And in the meanwhile, try to get rid of that Minotaur King. Yeah, these are now very much doubting about what to do. I don't know if I can target any of these. Yeah, that guy is throwing fingers of death, but the thing is that it could also be out of range, actually. Quite easily at that. And that means that their fingers of death should not be effective against us. This should be the last bolt. No.
God, man, that was good.
Not quite. 480. Ow. But still not really good enough to use. I think. Fireball is probably fine. And we can get some hit points out of this guy. Okay, so we have that Minotaur King, and that guy is certainly close enough. So let's see, what will the meteor shower hit? Well, it did some damage. How does Meteor Shower compare with Incinerate? 30 versus 20, wow. So actually Meteor Shower is even effective against one enemy. Because that hits over 100 points of damage. So 309. And 118, yeah, that does 200 points of damage, and it's actually pretty cheap. Hey! Thankfully, nobody died. But we are running low on spell points. We need to be careful with the drakes as well. But as long as we have a lot of hit points, it should not be that difficult to deal with all that. There's this one Minotaur. Don't know how he managed to get all over there. So let's move in this direction. And that should make this Minotaur available for us to target. Yes. So we can just pelt him full of arrows. Also, what's the time? 7. That's still not 8. Okay, so we can see drakes. We cannot yet target the drakes, but if we go close enough, we will be able to. So let's try that. And try to avoid all of their shots. When we have so many of them, that is pretty much a necessity. Have 2 hours of flight. Okay, now they're almost done for. And we can also contribute with some starbursts. I guess that was a mega kill. Oops, we did not dodge that. We did dodge that though. Yay, more meteor showers.
Alright, we got him!
We dodged most of this. Probably things are already broken. Yep.
Good as new.
Good as GNU indeed. Okay, you can just fire. You do some starbursts. I'm not convinced that all of them are targetable at this point. Well, a lot of them are at least. Meteor shower. And we dodged it. Nice. Huh. That... Wow. That is funny. So the distance at which we can target enemies is actual distance and not the distance in XY axis. So if we're here, we cannot target them. If we're here, we can. That is funny. Okay, let's fly closer. Also important is to make sure that they're on the ground. So that when they move, they should not actually move too high up. Otherwise, we cannot deal with them. Yeah, that works. Good. Oops. Almost dodged it, but not quite. One down. That one is also almost down. Yeah, it is indeed too high up. But now it's gone for. However, my meteor shower is going to expire soon too.
Good as new.
I really wish I could help.
Not you.
I've repaired it.
Okay, fine. Not too sure what it is that I should be targeting here.
God, man, that was good.
But that worked. That certainly worked. Whoa, nice. So, we need to keep track of our spell points, because we need to use a beacon. So, how much is a beacon again? Town portal will work fine as well, but 30 or 20 spell points. Starburst is 30, so if I have 80, I can still use at least one starburst.
Hey!
Yes, that works very nicely. But I cannot use any more. Well, I can use one and then town portal, but I'd rather not do that. So, run away! Run away! I can take this and not much else, because everything else is in the danger zone. Okay, so we can just beacon. Beacon, recall to Freehaven.
The Order of Ba welcomes you, friend.
And I guess this is still fine for an hour. And once everything wears out, we can go do something else.
The Order of Ba welcomes you, friend.
Lloyd's Beacon back to Kriegspire. And we should get a lot of experience out of doing this. Let's see. Yeah, to 56, that's pretty good. Now we're back to here. Oh. There are a few Minotaurs that have regrouped. But that's no problem for us. Like the limited factor here is in fact our spell points, so in order to work around that we should just trigger as many of them as possible. So let's go in. Yes, very good. And we should also be on the ground as much as possible.
Yeah!
Nice. One shot was all that was necessary.
God, man, that was good. All right.
Oops. Oops. I keep mistaking when I should move with when I should not move. Yes, good. Nice. Yes, so let them move and then move when they fire. Ouch.
God, man, that was good.
And only one energy Drake left. Nice. And it's not firing. Yep, we are done. Nice. So, let's repair everything. How about we do this?
I've repaired it. Good as new. Good as new.
Okay, that was actually pretty easy. Repaired this one too.
I've repaired it.
Oh, also this.
Good as new.
And now we can go and take everything. So start with this. Axe. These drakes sure have a lot of gold on them. And a lot of things probably from adventures that they have eaten. And then we also have a chest. It's probably very dangerous. So let's try to be on the safe side when opening it.
Got it!
Oh, we actually got it.
Oh!
Enchantable ethereal ring.
Oh!
True crossbow of the sky. Equipped with a hand crank and shaft sights, these exceptional crossbows are superior to all that have come before. Just where they're coming from is a mystery at this time. Could it be the work of the devil? Hey, let's figure out what we have now. Ring of Might, Ring of Might.
Oh!
Scarab Ring of Mind Magic. Increases effect of all mind spells. Who is a expert at mind magic? That would be Picard, so let's give this to Picard. He has no space. So luck is maybe not too interesting. Accuracy, accuracy. Yeah. So now mind magic is more effective. What do we have from mind magic? Telekinesis, okay. Like, it's not terribly useful, but it's quite a unique ring, so I might as well take it. Okay, what else?
Oh!
Ring of Vigor. Might, Cloak of Might.
Yes.
Cardinal Cloak of the Sky. 10 spell points, speed and intellect. So what cloaks do we have? 10 to all resistances. Speed 17, hit points plus 20, hit points plus 18. So speed plus 17 is the worst one then. Yeah, that gives 10 spell points. Also intellect and speed, so this is much better. Unfortunately, it looks like a broken cloak, which is really annoying. Ring of Luck, 1 fire, static, Cavalier Gauntlets. So let's try and enchant some of these before I forget which are enchantable and which are not. Cavalier Gauntlets of Rogues. Not bad, but I'm pretty sure gauntlets are even better than that.
Ah.
Dwarven Axe, we can enchant that too. Now it's a Dwarven Axe Demon Slayer. Next we have another Holy Hammer. Is it better than a Holy Hammer of Cold? It's a Holy Hammer of Dragon Slaying. I'm not too sure if that makes any sense. Double damage versus dragons is good, but at what point are we so close to a dragon? We tried to avoid that as much as possible, so I think I'll just sell this.
Yes.
Boots of Health. That's not bad. Luck. Oh, but this is also with more armor. So I guess I'll just keep that. Oh yeah, also I had a redundant ring of mana somewhere. Or shield, yeah, I think I had this redundant. Because I also have something that regenerates. Oh yeah, I also have this. That's pretty cool. Well, anyway. Flame Arrow. Valuable Ring of Charm. Yes, that ethereal ring I can enchant. Now it's an ethereal ring of might, so we can keep it for now.
Aha!
Crusader Sword.
Aha!
And Emerald Staff. I know that I can enchant Emerald Staves. So perhaps I can also enchant the Crusader Sword. Let's try that. Yes. Ha! Antique Emerald Staff. Okay. And the Demon Slayer Crusader Sword.
Aha!
Also I have a Death Mace. How does that compare to a Holy Hammer? Rogue's Death Mace. So attack plus 11, attack plus 9, 2d5. And then speed and accuracy. Does that do any difference? So this has more attack. And it also does 2 points more damage. Whereas this does 3 to 4 points of cold damage, so technically this is stronger. But I think it's worth changing this, actually. So, constructed by the Necromancers Guild just prior to their fall during the Succession War, these unusual weapons are almost always enchanted with powerful magics. There's a Massive Burst, Arm, Static. Okay, so I think we got everything. Oh yeah, this crossbow of the sky. The stars, endurance and accuracy. Electrical damage, and a lot of it. 5 points of poison damage. 1 to 6 points of fire damage. 5d2 plus 8. This is 72 plus 7, 42 plus 7, which is quite a bit worse. Here the electrical damage is so high. 5d2 plus 6. Yeah. So intellect. Also speed. Make the most sense for Diana. And it loses endurance and accuracy. So -1 attack. So let's just check what is the effect. Yeah, lose hit points, gain spell points, get 1 AC, and attack goes down, damage goes down. But I think it's still more useful for a mage to have this.
Aha!
Or a trident. And that to get Northern Trident of Demon Slaying. I think this is better. Yeah, 12 points of poison damage.
Ah,
Axe of Halberd.
this ought to do.
Accurate Crossbow of the Unicorn. Luck can regenerate spell points over time. This could also allow me to replace some of the regeneration things. What do you use to regenerate? This one. Yeah, that would save something, so let's get rid of that. Let's get this, even if that means that I do less damage. And we can get another ring. Plus 8, endurance plus 11, that's not bad. Actually, hit points plus 7 is even better, because this will give me, what? Absolutely nothing. But hit points plus 7 is pretty useful. Yes. For resistance plus 12. That's also not bad, but it's just resistance. Okay. Finally, a massive halberd of poison. So, we have all these cool things. So what we can do now is go and sell everything. Fly for 30 minutes. And then we will need to see if we can travel somewhere. In fact, I would like to check Mist, because that might be the place that we want to go to first. But also, sell everything. Let's see how much money we
Hurry
can
up,
get.
I don't have all day.
Oh, we're weak because we're no longer fast.
Thanks. Come again. Hurry up, I don't have all day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we sell when we're weak or not. We can still talk just as good. Nice.
Thanks. Come again.
And then we can also sell all the weapons.
Finest weapons in the land. Come again.
Yes, these are also all weapons.
Finest weapons in the land.
So we got quite a bit of money.
Come again.
And so next time we will see how to get even more money. See you all then. Later.